Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Okay, so Pisces, let's see what the current tea is. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. This could be concerning all spaces, all avenues. Let's see what the Divine has for us. Divine, what's the tea? Nothing. Nothing is the tea. Okay, so we have karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I feel like there is no keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I feel like you're by yourself. I feel like you're a lone ranger. Definitely giving me lone ranger vibes. I feel like this is something that you aren't even concerned with, and I feel like the reason why this is showing up is because past individuals are possibly thinking about you, or it's something that they're going to see or are currently seeing happening with you specifically. I feel like people have been watching you, checking up on you ever so often, seeing if anything's changed, seeing if you've posted anything. I feel like you've been very silent as far as like social media apps are concerned. Divine, clarify one time. Clarify karmic friends for me, Divine. So, an offer. I feel like somebody wants to extend possibly even an apology to you. I'm going to clarify well, what's the vibe in a moment just to see what's that after this. But I feel like somebody wants to offer you an apology, possibly even when I'm a truce. Somebody wants to make peace with you. Yeah, somebody wants to make peace with you. I do know this. I feel like you crushed somebody's ego. I'll say that. Somebody got ego crushed. Divine, what's the tea? So kissing ass. Somebody wants to make peace with you. Somebody wants to offer you an apology. Somebody wants a moment to possibly explain themselves, reveal some sort of truth, tell you something. This could be another individual, or this could be the same energy just carrying over. I feel like you're about to be in a space where you're about to be tested with previous connections. Divine, clarify one time. Kissing ass. So bad habits, and this isn't even necessarily drugs, addictions, or toxicities. I feel like an individual themselves could have been toxic, okay, like a drug or something like that. So I feel like some connection that you had that was bad for you. I feel like this one right here, bad for you. While in a moment it could possibly have some form of enjoyment, because that's what drugs are intended to do, some form of escapism, euphoria. I feel like somebody gave you a really good feeling, but I feel like this was bad for you, and I feel like this is the type of individual that is wanting to come back, because you crushed somebody's ego. I don't know who it is, but you crushed somebody's ego. Last one, Divine. So we have looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. So yeah, as I said, I feel like you have people looking you up as well. I feel like you are ignoring people. I feel like you have blocked, and not even necessarily physically blocking. Like, I feel like you've blocked people. I feel like you've gone about your business. You don't need to block anybody because you're not concerned about you calling anybody, texting anybody. You've made up your mind that you, in this particular moment, are moving forward. And I really, truly do see that for you. But I feel like people are searching to see if you, as I said, if you've posted anything to get some sort of information on you, to see what's going on with you. You're on people's mind. Clarify looking up, Divine. Looking you up. Things could be looking up for you. Yeah, so wolf in sheep's clothing. This could be somebody that was very close to you. But either way, this is not good intentions. I feel like people use information to gossip. I feel like this is the type of individual that'll go around a group of people and ask, have you heard from such and such? Do y'all know what's up with such and such? Just to strike up some type of conversation. But I feel like you're in a space where you're not even bothered or maybe even concerned about these particular energies here. I feel like you're focused. I really do. Divine, with what's the vibe? Clarify karmic friends and an offer. Karmic friends and an offer. So hopeful. Inspired, optimistic, success. Someone is hoping that you would take their offer, possibly would hear them out. Yeah, I feel like somebody possibly even wants to come back, and we have sip and gossip rumors as well as nosy. I feel like somebody wants to come back in order to possibly get some information out of you. This doesn't, somebody is going to, if you tell somebody anything about what you have currently going on, you will regret it. Anybody that you've previously been connected to, and honestly, you need to be careful with those who you are connecting with newly as well. And this doesn't mean be like on guard. That's not what I'm saying. There's intention involved here, and intention can be destroyed on the whim of other people's words. Yeah, somebody is hoping that you. Somebody's trying to bait you. I swear, man. Somebody's trying to bait you. A narcissist. And that's what just fell out. So, egotistical, opportunist, as well as fragile. You crush somebody's ego. But I feel like you, with this, even with the narcissist coming in, if I was to put it in your perspective as well, I feel like, yeah, you are concerned about yourself. Yes, and if that makes you a narc, then it makes you a narc. But I feel like everybody has an ego. Everybody has an ego, and I feel like that's more so what this is about. I feel like you crushed somebody's ego because I feel like you walked away from them. It's almost like you heard somebody out. You heard exactly what what they wanted to say, and you told them, "I'm good, love, enjoy." And I feel like somebody just possibly even made it seem like you are all about yourself, and as well as you should be. Divine, clarify kissing ass as well as bad habits. People be tripping. So feminine energy, so gentleness, nurturing, mother. I feel like at this present moment, you are taking care of yourself. You're healing. I feel like you're healing a particular space. I feel like you also could possibly be involved with a whole nother individual at this present time, and nobody knows about it. And I don't feel like this is anything that you feel the need to speak up about. I feel like you release some sort of bad habit, so that you can move forward in life. I feel like you also knew that there was more out there waiting for you to connect to it, to find it. Harmony. At the bottom of the deck. So balance, peace, as well as happiness. So I feel like something is definitely coming into balance for you. I feel like you forsaked the old to gain something new. And I feel like at this moment, people are really trying to figure you out. Because clarify feminine energy. So we have established, okay? So settled, secure, wealthy. Pisces, let me say this. A lot of you have been through a lot. I feel like things are finally beginning to round out for you, as it seems. Those cycles of bad habits, those people, those karmics, those lessons that needed to be learned. I feel like you are releasing those things because you knew that there was something out there better for you. I feel like you are more grounded as an individual now, feminine energy and established. And I feel like in a way you are focused on the things that concern you. This established could be you forming a whole nother relationship after trying multiple times and being disappointed. But I feel like things are coming into balance for you. We have today at the bottom of the deck, so good vibes now in the moment. Something, excuse me, something of significance could be happening. Could be happening in this very moment today. This could be the start of something today, and today is at any moment you view this reading, not the date in itself. Divine, clarify looking you up, wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody is about to be surprised. So we have longing coming out. Missing you, let's talk reunion. I feel like this is very interesting because while it's like your absence speaks volumes, your absence has a sound. I said it in the live last night. Silence has a sound. People would argue me down on that, but silence when you hear it. You may not be able to hear it, but it's there. Silence has a sound. Yes. And I feel like people are feeling that. They are experiencing that. And I feel like in their particular silence, they're having to deal with the memories. They're having to deal with the thought. I feel like you are on a lot of people's mind right now. Whether they have good intention or bad intention, you are on a lot of people's mind. Period. Divine, clarify longing. There's distance here, man. People really want your attention now. And I feel like it's all in to do with where you're going presently. So we have exhausted, so burned out, burdened, empty. And we have laughter, happiness, joy, healing. I feel like there's something that people are lacking now. There's something very particular about your laugh. I just heard I heard a really robust laugh. That's great. But it's something about your laugh. Your laugh causes other people to laugh. But if let's just say you were in a movie theater and you were experiencing you were watching a comedy and something was just downright hilarious. If you were in that theater and people knew you, they would know that's you laughing. And I feel like you're gonna come into contact with people that you haven't seen in many years, and they're going to really try to establish like a connection with you or want to reconnect with you after seeing you in that particular moment, because there's going to be something about you that still hasn't changed. And I feel like people were denying you of who you really were, and who you are now was who you always were back then. Not much has changed about you. I want you to know that not much has changed about you. Yes, you have experienced things in life, but the core part of you, your essence and who you are now, that's who you always been. I feel like you were just in the space with the wrong consoles. Psalms 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. Like, I feel like you were just in the wrong space. I feel like you're in the wrong space. And I feel like now that you are aligning yourself with yourself, okay, I feel like you are coming into balance and connection also with the things you always were meant to have. I feel like people denied you of who you were. We have shattered and harmony coming out. I feel like with these two just showing itself, I feel like you have shattered people's perceptions about you. You've shattered people's perceptions about you. And I feel like now that you've done that, you're coming into balance, harmony, peaceful. And I feel like that's why you also sit in a mode of silence. And I also feel like that's why people can hear it. Divine, karmic friends and offer, hopeful as well as narcissists. We have the star. Star coming out first and foremost. At this present moment, there's something that's just undeniable about you. I feel like there is definitely a glow. This has nothing to do with the things that you possess. This is all in who you are as an individual. Potential that you have, the possibility of making things really happen, come into fruition. This is manifestation. This is time. This is alignment. I feel like you are really showing up as the best version of yourself, flaws and all. This is the best version of yourself, flaws and all. The Star Divine. Eight of Pentacles. This is the best version of yourself, to put in some sort of work as well, okay? Something could be coming into alignment for something you've always wanted to do as well. I feel like you're going to be focused on some sort of work, maybe planning. Divine, can you tell me about this Eight of Pentacles? King of Wands. So there's definitely something that you are taking action on, something you are manifesting, something you're creating, something you're putting into the works. And I feel like this all in part has something to do with something you've always wanted to do. Divine, can you clarify the star? Tell me what the star is. I don't want to assume. So the shadow side. So this is pretty much the devil. I feel like you have worked on some sort of karmic clearing. I feel like you've released yourself of many different things as well. And I feel like that's why you've shined. Interesting, we have the star that tends to shine so bright. And then in this particular deck, they call the devil the shadow side. So I feel like, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. There's something you have conquered. I feel like you're getting ready to sit at the table that was prepared for you in the presence of your enemies as well. That's what this is also giving me. I feel like people are seeing you shine, and it's undeniable. And it's all in part to do with the things that you've done in your own life, the things that you've experienced, and also the things that you've come out of. You released yourself from a lot of toxic cycles, and I feel like people are possibly even now beginning to see the effects of it. You're being viewed as a narcissist now. Some people feel like you also feel like you're better than now, or you will. King of Wands, Divine. King of Wands. Four of Wands as well as the Four of Swords. 44 could be significant for you as well. You could be seeing the number 44. Seeing the number 44 has possibly even also caused you to take some sort of guided action. Definitely things that you've done. The King of Wands is the particular king in this deck that I say that gets the job done. This is the one that isn't afraid. This is the one that I feel like is relentless. I feel like this is the one that stops at nothing and will not stop until it is done. This is the show off. I feel like with you really truly trusting yourself, and that's heavy. I feel like you're showing off. Keep showing off. Keep showing off. There's things that you've done, you've completed. Four of Wands, Divine. What is the Four of Wands concerning? It's like some sort of achievement. Something is over. Four of Cups. So 444 could be significant as well. I feel like there's something that you've been waiting for with this Four of Cups, and I feel like something has finally happened. There was a particular offer. Let's just say you were waiting for something. I feel like there was something you were called to wait for. You were called to wait for a very specific thing, and I feel like you were waiting until that happened. Divine, tell me about the Four of Cups. With the sun, there goes that yellow and gold. Like, you're shining brightly now. I feel like something has finally revealed itself. And I feel like you waited very patiently with the Four of Cups. Four of Swords as well. Definitely patience. I feel like you waited very patiently. 444. You could be seeing that this is your confirmation. I feel like you definitely were in a space where you were waiting for some sort of instruction. And I feel like you're finally, in essence, going to get it. Divine, move forward with the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting ready to be in a state where you're about to enjoy something very peacefully. I feel like this could also be something that will align you with some sort of partner as well. I also feel like in this particular moment, you are getting your flowers. People be hating, but that's them giving you your flowers. I feel like when people hate, they mean the total opposite of it. Hate is all the love that we're afraid of. That's all it is. Hate is a love that we're afraid of. That's all it is. And I feel like at some point that does have to turn around. It has to turn into admiration because that's just what it was meant for anyway. It's just made to be spiteful, to try to tarnish or discredit what somebody is doing. And I feel like even in essence, like, people know a joke when a joke is a joke. And people also know when there's truth in jest. It's like, I feel like sometimes even when we have to be careful with that too. I've learned that as well. We have to be careful with that too. Because sometimes joking could turn into a gossipy thing. And it could be made to be a treacherous thing that wasn't even designed for that in the first place. Because I feel like we all crack on each other ever so often if you were in that particular space. But I also feel like most people mature past that as well, unless it's something you do for profession. And even if it was a jokester and they were maturing, it would get tamed in some sort of way with maturity. Divine, can you clarify kissing ass bad habits? Feminine energy as well as established. You relinquished a lot of things. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like at one point in time you held on to a lot of bad habits. Things that weren't good for you. Four of Pentacles. King of Cups. I feel like you are relinquishing yourself. I feel like you're sitting at peace. I feel like you're the type of individual who isn't worried about the storm or the flow of things because that you are the flow. You've been through those things. You understand those things. I feel like there's also a connection to you with the phases of the moon, specifically crescent moons. Divine, King of Cups as well as the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So the Ten of Cups. I feel like you're coming into alignment and coming into balance with who you are and the things that you desire and want. I feel like you possibly could be withholding information about a relationship with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Cups. This is very specific. King of Cups, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups tends to involve the family, individuals outside of yourself. The reason why you do what you do. Divine, tell me about the Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups. I feel like it remains an illusion. It remains a mystery to individuals outside of you. I feel like there could possibly. I'm hearing wedding bells, y'all. That's crazy. I feel like you could possibly be in a space where you're choosing happiness. Rainbows could be significant. Somewhere over the rainbow could be significant. I feel like you're in a space where you're living your dreams. It almost feels like a fantasy. It almost feels like a fantasy. Divine, clarify, please. The World. Something is coming into balance for you. Something could be coming full circle. I'm hearing the circle of life. So something could be coming into full circle for you. Yeah, there could be many different connections that also are going to make sense for you, but something is definitely coming into balance for you. You're becoming a really established individual, just like the card says. You're becoming a really established individual. There's something about you that most certainly has matured over time. Definitely. Divine, clarify the world, and then I'll move on. Clarify the world. Yeah. Six of Cups. And what's the significance with the Six of Cups? The High Priestess. I feel like this is something that you knew all along. I feel like this is something that you Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is something that you saw coming. And I feel like there's something that guided you here all along. I'm hearing order my steps. So Six of Cups, the High Priestess, crescent moons. I feel like there was definitely something significant about your intuition guiding you. Something about the phases of the moon. You sit right at the center. Okay, you sit right at the center. So that's the full moon. So full moon could be significant. Something could be coming into fruition with the full moon. Guidance that you've received can make sense. You could be receiving a download. Something about the phases of the moon. Clarity. Divine, looking you up. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Longing, exhausted, and laughter. Mm-hmm. Already. Yeah. What's going on, Divine, with this particular energy? So Two of Swords, and there goes another moon. I feel like somebody is making a decision. A decision needs to be made here. A decision has been made. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this could be some sort of message. Someone could be wanting to take action toward you. Divine, two of Swords. So Ace of Cups. And what's the Two of Swords concerning the Ace of Cups? So the Hanged Man. So this is the decision. Somebody could possibly could have been holding out for some sort for some sort of clarity. This is definitely giving me some sort of Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you could have been waiting for an opportunity to arise, a moment in particular. Timing could also be very significant here as well, especially with the Hangman as well. I feel like with the crescent moon behind, within the Two of Swords, as well as the Hangman upside down with a yellow circle highlighting some significance to intuition, the head chakra, the third eye. Okay. I feel like you could be waiting for some sort of intuition, some sort of guide, to maybe even move on to something that could be more fulfilling to you. This Ace of Cups could be an offer of love. This could be something that's very fulfilling for you. Divine, tell me about the Ace of Cups. So the Three of Wands as well as the Temperance. Something could be returning back to you in good faith. We have another rainbow as well. I feel like something could be returning back to you in good faith. Something to definitely I'm here to change the consistency of things. Divine, can you tell me about the Temperance? What's the Temperance? What's the change? So the Two of Wands. So okay, something that was going back is now moving forward. If that make that, I feel like that's just what I heard. Something that it was going back is now moving forward. I feel like you're also looking forward to things as well. Yeah, it's almost like I feel like something that you sent away, that you put your time into, that you possibly even invested in, could be returning back to you now. Yeah, two of wands, divine. The Empress. This is coming back to you abundant as hell. If you put like work into something, or if you know that you invested into something and you're feeling a good turnaround with it, you are about to experience a great turnaround with it, especially with the Empress. Divine, clarify the Empress. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Definitely feels like some sort of exchange. Mm-hmm. Definitely feels like some sort of exchange. I feel like you're about to receive good news. Divine, Three of Wands. Possibly even a return on investment. So Eight of Cups, as well as the King of Pentacles. I feel like at one point in time where you possibly gave up on something, you possibly forgot about something. I feel like something wasn't on your mind. I feel like it's going to stabilize you. Divine, Eight of Cups. Definitely feels like is connected to the star. So Queen of Swords, something that you disconnected yourself from. Definitely something you disconnected yourself from. I feel like this could be what is giving me currently is you disconnected yourself from the thought of something. Something you're going to remember something. You're going to remember some sort of investment that you. It's not like you forgot about it. I feel like it's not a primary thought. And I feel like you're just one day possibly going to be checking through something. You're going to open up an app and you're going to realize you have a whole lot more in there than what you put in there previously. I feel like you put a little into something. Because Divine, clarify the Two of Pentacles. Because what was the exchange? Nine of Cups. I feel like you put your faith, you put your hopes with the Nine of Cups. You put everything that you had of yourself into something. Some sort of investment, possibly some sort of dream, whatever it was. I feel like you're definitely about to get a return on that. But Divine, this Eight of Cups and this Queen of Swords. With the Judgment, yes. I feel like you are about to reconnect with some sort of purpose. I feel like you're about to remember something with the Judgment to this Queen of Swords as well as the Eight of Cups. Something you've taken your mind off of, something that you thought possibly even was going to return to you void. I feel like it is not. I feel like it's not. Last one, Divine, this the Judgment, the Karma. We have the Lovers. I feel like you are about to reconnect with what you put out. You're about to get, you're about to receive what you put out. Especially the Seven of Pentacles. Come on, y'all. You're about to receive what you put, whatever work you put out there, whatever investment you put out there. I feel like you're about to receive a return on investment. Divine, clarify the King of Pentacles, and then we can go. Three of Pentacles as well as the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this has all in part to do. I feel like you're about to receive a message, a letter, something concerning some sort of foundation. We have the Three of Pentacles now. So the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, 33 could be significant for many of you. The number 6 could be significant. Okay, these could be those years for you. And from what I'm hearing through numerology, those particular life paths, those are going to be very significant for you all this year. You could be seeing increase, or just doing overall well. This year could be the most money that some of you all have ever made in your entire life. This could be one of your better years, despite who is in office. It has in part to do with the work that you put out. But I feel like with the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like somebody is going to love the work that you do. So Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you definitely could have incoming offers, definitely connected to what you put out. Three of Pentacles, Divine. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. I'm hearing you won't be able to keep them off of you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Interesting. I feel like, yeah, there are going to be individuals who are going to want to reconnect with you because of the way that you work. You're able to do a hell of a lot on your own. I feel like this is something that you didn't want to do, but I feel like you took the necessary steps. I feel like you had the strength that it took in order to get the job done. We have the death at the bottom of the deck. I feel like something is also getting ready to change with that as well. I feel like somebody is also, you're getting the things that you want, and I also feel like you're going to possibly even come into contact with the person that you desire as well, because I feel like somebody's not about to be single for long. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you show up in a way with the Ten of Wands. You show up in a way where you're able to do a lot on your own. I said it, but now it's showing up. So the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands. Like, I feel like you're resisting all sort of offers. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like your display of how you're presenting yourself is giving an appearance of proceed with caution, because I feel like most people, you may be attractive, you may look the part, but something about your energy lets people know they should proceed with caution. Divine, what's the Page of Pentacles? So the Two of Cups. I feel like somebody is about to come into connection with a partner. I'm not even gonna hold you, because that's what it feels like. And I feel like, in a way, with the Nine of Pentacles and still the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you intentionally held out on others until you felt something was right. With this Two of Cups, I feel like for you, it's the feeling of a thing. It's a connection. Two of Cups, Divine. Five of Swords. I feel like you waited for this for quite a while with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords clarifying the Two of Cups. Eight of Swords, but it came out in reverse. So I feel like you now can release and relinquish yourself of this particular energy of feeling like, with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords, feeling like you won't get something. I feel like you did. And you are, especially with the Two of Cups, with the Chariot. I feel like an opportunity to connect with somebody is getting ready to approach you, getting ready to happen for you. I feel like in this particular space, you'll be able to relax about a few things, and you won't feel like you're solely responsible and walking out in this world by yourself, in a sense. Okay? Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. If there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. As always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.